living organizations and living leadership. Living organisms have the same characteristics as living organizations and living leaders. That is, the 7 vital signs of life: movement, nutrition, reproduction, excretion, growth, respiration, and sensitivity. This is a master mind map of this presentation, and I'll put a link to this map so you can download it and see it clearly. First characteristic of a living leader within a living organization is movement. They're always moving towards something. That's a picture of the Eden Project in the background there. Like these fish shoaling here, true living leaders are always moving on purpose towards or away from something. As a living leader, you also move with your colleagues, your customers and your competitors, always adapting to the needs of the ecosystem and the environment in which you live and move and have your being. Movement then is our first sign of life. And that's followed by nutrition. We need energy. We need to get food to give us energy. And in organizations, the prime source of energy, the motivation and inspiration, comes from the quality of information. Like this butterfly here, enjoying the nectar from the flower. If we have clear, game-free communication in organizations, then our staff and our customers are likely to feel energized, motivated, engaged, and committed. The next sign of life is reproduction. Life lives to reproduce, to leave a legacy. And so living organizations led by living leaders live to replicate their talent, their skills, their culture, and their knowledge. That's the very DNA of the organization. Fourth sign of life is excretion. We all make mistakes. We all have waste in business and in our relationships and in our interactions with other people. So as our snail is just about to eloquently show, make the mistake, learn from it, move on. We're moving on to growth here. Living organizations and living leaders are continuously growing, vertically, laterally, deeper. They're learning, they're increasing their circle of influence. But that's natural, organic growth. It's not forced growth. It's growth that's sustainable. And sustainability is the key output of a living organization or a living leadership style. We need to be very, very careful about not forcing the growth. Respiration is the next sign of life. There needs to be an exchange. And this is where corporate social responsibility can come in. We're not islands. We're part of ecosystems, living, dynamic, interrelating ecosystems. So there needs to be giving and receiving. And that's a sign of a living organization within its community, within its environment. There's this give and take, a vital exchange. And the final sign is sensing. Living leaders within living organizations are self-aware. They understand themselves, their strengths and their development needs. But the living organization also looks outside of itself to its customers, its clients, its competitors and its community. It senses these. It's hardwired in like a network, reading the ever-changing world in which we live. That same skill is tapped into the organization so that we know how well we are doing.